Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the Curious Expedition. Today, we start a new adventure led by Amelia Earhart. I probably don't have to say too much about her. I think she's pretty well known in popular culture. Aviation pioneer, obviously first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean, and of course famously disappeared, mysteriously, during her attempt to circumnavigate the globe right around the equator, which would have been, at the time, the longest circumnavigation ever attempted in an airplane. So she has the Navigator perk, increases gained compass accuracy when uncovering fields. My suspicion is that this is pretty bad on certain death, because, like I said last time, we really are not finding the Golden Pyramids through the compass almost at all anymore. We're usually finding them just through process of elimination. We go to all the places, and eventually one of them is the pyramid. She starts with a native animal handler, which is a great crew member, a sailor, who I haven't had a lot of luck using sailors, but they do have a high carrying capacity, and this might be an interesting time to try to really learn how to use costume flares. And a donkey, to go with the animal handler, of course. So she actually is going to start with a tremendous amount of carrying capacity. She also starts with a pistol. Guns are great. Some bullets, some climbing gear, some torches, and some whiskey. I'm not a huge fan of whiskey as a sanity restorer, for obvious reasons, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so we expect 2 villages. This guy wants us to find his wife. I reckon we shall be successful at that. I do think it's interesting that they didn't start us with any costume flares, given that we have a sailor and everything. I haven't, let's have a look at what dice we get to start with. We're gonna take some water, because I wanna. Okay. It's possible that the Navigator perk increases the compass accuracy gained from exploring so much that it actually does become viable on certain death again. But I'm thinking that a lot of things are going to be balanced in sort of the same way that impetus is balanced. Pardon me. In the same way that impetus is balanced, which is to say that they're not any good, basically. So let's have a look at our dice. She starts with a strong red, weak blue. He starts with a weak green. He starts with 2 weak green. Now the pistol is the green dye gun. But Amelia herself doesn't have any green dice, so we have to be a little bit careful about losing all our crew here. Right, obviously, the first thing we do is go to the village, get this done. Alright, so we are at 3 standing right now. Obviously, we'll take this, and we don't have... At the beginning of the game, you don't show up with enough... Actually, we don't need 5 torches, no way. Yeah, you just don't start with enough stuff to trade for, like... We can't take these horn flutes, because there's no way we can afford them. Then we will... I don't know, let's see if they have anything interesting to recruit. We could get a second donkey, we could get a warrior, which I don't think I really need. When we go into battle, we have 3 green dice and a red die, right? So 2 green dice, hopefully, to combo with the pistol. 1 green die to hopefully combo with the red die. Honestly, let's just take a donkey. Also, because we only have 1 weak blue die, that's the only blue die we have, we would not be very good at convincing natives to stay with us after the trek. We decided to call him Mr. Kneebone. Mr. Kneebone. That is a horrible name for a donkey. In a quiet moment, one of the village elders asked my opinion on the delicate matter of who had created humankind. I don't know what her beliefs on this were. Let's say... evolution. Seemed like a sharp lady. Alright, do I want to bail, or do I want to rest again? You know what, I'm going to go ahead and rest again. A native approached me with an offer. He told me he knew a location far from here. Ooh, special expedition. I will pay for this information. How do you like whiskey? He likes it quite a lot, it turns out. I think this is worthwhile. Yep. Alright, so we probably want to up our trek's combat readiness. Because that could be White Tiger grasslands, right? We've gotten that from the talkative native before. Oh, hey, mushrooms. So we found a nice bunch of underground mushrooms. Unfortunately, just a couple of blue mushrooms. It's a fine item. I was just hoping for that and also more stuff. Alright, so what are our names? Amelia Earhart, Terry, the native animal handler, and Sir Isaac Scoot. I'm going to assume that he's been knighted. Alright, so I don't actually know who I want to level up here. I guess we'll hold on to the point for now. Reveal to me... Jeez, I don't even know. Where's the other village? Okay, it's down there. Because we know that this is, we know that that's where the shrine is, and there may honestly only be one shrine there. Semi-frequently is only one shrine. So one thing that I really... Ooh, they offered us free meat. One thing that I really do want to... yeah, I guess. One thing that I really do want to make sure we pick up is a way of regaining sanity. Because an animal handler is great in that he allows you to carry a lot of gear home. But we currently don't have good sanity restoration in the field, and we're going to need it. Let's rest in the village. This will take us... I will not hug the sick child. We should probably bail. Yeah, let's go. This meat they gave us will help. Alright, let's use our remaining climbing gear to climb this hill. Get some vision. So this could be the pyramid over here, right? Do a drive-by on this butterfly. A luminescent skull moth. And when I see a butterfly, what I always think of is, man, that really looks like a luminescent skull. I guess it wasn't a butterfly, it was a moth. Alright, we're just going to loop back around toward the ship now. So I think this is going to end up taking us past basically everything in the expedition. Another bunch of mushrooms. Okay. Sure, we'll take the red mushrooms. I will deny you tribute. Okay, that was lucky. Yeah, as your standing gets more and more negative, the locals start to harass you. So... I'm thinking I might take the mushrooms. This is going to make us gain sanity from eating these mushrooms. I don't really want to drink the... I'm so nervous about drinking whiskey. We need to get to 63 sanity. Actually, more than that, right? Because I'm going to stop here. Yeah, we're going to have to drink the whiskey no matter what, actually. And alcoholism. Immediately. Alright, the sound of rushing water under our feet. That's fine. I don't care about that. -3 standing. We should like get out of here quickly. How much? It's 10 sanity per mushroom that we eat. Do we get sanity for doing this? Ah, we can't even do that. And there's no camp points to rest at, it looks like. Well, I think we just have to endure the fact that we're just going to not have sanity for the last leg of our trip. This is an inauspicious beginning. We certainly can't stay with the natives. They will not put up with us at this point. Also, we've kind of ruined their homeland. What with all the water. Come on. Terry approached me with a suggestion. What kind of animal handler are you? Exactly. You think we should butcher the animals at the first sign of trouble. Also, you're a wise man, says Mr. Kneebone. I like Mr. Kneebone. Got a good head on his shoulders. I would not lose a precious animal. Come on, guy. Okay, we made it out without any more negative events. Victorious. So one thing I learned while reading about Amelia Earhart a little bit in preparation for running this series, I did not realize, is that it is probably, you know, there's kind of a, I guess the pop culture conception of that circumnavigational flight, I always saw it as her being alone, but she had a navigator with her. There was a guy that she hired to help navigate because, you know, no GPS. They had to navigate by the stars while trying to fly an airplane. So, she had a navigator, and probably whatever happened that caused them to go down in the ocean and never be found was his fault. That's crummy. That's very unfortunate for her. Anyway, anthropological studies of indigenous cultures can be created for additional fame is really powerful. You get a lot of fame out of this. But it's hard to pass by polyglot. Because we don't have a method of generating free sanity, I think we're going to have to take this. We'll just hope that the anthropological study thing shows up again. We have to have a good method of generating sanity or we will not survive. I haven't learned a lot on this difficulty, but I have learned at least that. So he brought home the dude's wife, and he's going to give us like 100 funds. We can afford to gift the two things we got from the shrine, I think. We'll be alright. God save the queen. Okay, so what's the cool place that we figured out from that guy? Tiki-Taka Elephant Dying Grounds. Okay, I do like the Elephant Dying Grounds as a way of generating a lot of money. You also have to fight a lot there, but we should be okay, I think. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll get a lot of elephant tusks, and we'll be able to fund the rest of our expeditions off the back of that. Plus, we do get 50 extra fame just for going there. For surviving going there. A missing husband. Find him. If he is still alive, guide him safely back into her arms. I will. That sounds like just an objectively good thing to do. Okay, so do we want to trade out one of our people for something else here? We have access to a soldier who loves whiskey and hates small spaces. A missionary whose value is a little dubious. And a painter. I don't think we want to take a painter. We might want a soldier. I like adding... we don't really need red dice. You know what? I'm going to say no thanks for right now. Let's see if we can get something cool. So we have... sailors have a thing that increases the effectiveness of costume flares. This increases the radius that the flare reveals. I don't think it increases the flare's range, which is a shame because we desperately need... Like, they're so bad. We desperately need range increases. Alright, so let's think about what we have here. We're going to need food, obviously. It's going to be a swampy area, I think. We're probably going to need machetes. I'm not going to try to get a saddle increase. We're going to be fine on inventory space, I think. It's nice to have some dynamite. We have bullets and stuff already. We should bring torches. I don't think we're going to need shovels, though. A little climbing gear is always nice. I'm not going to bother buying costume flares, I think. Well, it's like, okay, do I want to buy 2 costume flares or 2 more cans of horrible beans? Let's go with the costume flares. You know what? I'm gonna try it. We're gonna level up our sailor, and we're gonna give this a legitimate attempt. Because for now, up until now, I've been dismissing the costume flares as basically useless. Maybe that's not fair. Alright, so let's, we have water with us already. Not that we need it. Alright, I'm gonna level this dude up. We're going to try to gain 1 more exploration point before using either of our flares and level him up again. And remember, we can gain a bunch of inventory space anytime we have the ability to level up the animal handler. So I'm pretty annoyed about this. Do I want to just flare now to reveal, like, this area? This will let me move to the top of this hill without stopping, which has a significant... I guess that's one thing that the costume flares are really good for on this difficulty, is they can help you avoid having to stop. Because stopping is really expensive. Hey, a trader. What's up, man? What do you got? He's not showing us the good stuff, we know that. So he doesn't overvalue anything. He's got a good sense of the value of things. As a professional item valuer. We could use more food. But I don't have anything that I really want to trade. I guess... Actually, extra bullets aren't that good. What are these worth? 8 each? So we could trade our 5 bullets for 8 food. The thing about the bullets is, for us, they're only going to be +1 damage a lot of the time, because we don't have the blue dice to combo with them. I guess we have green dice. We can combo bullet and shield. Yeah, you know what? We'll deal. Alright, we're not actually that good at combat, and we don't gain anything from fighting. Ah, boy. Well, we aggroed that alligator. So we could run. But I don't think we'd get out of it. We better just fight him. Ugh, 20 health? 18 health. Alright, well, this is the best value we're going to get out of the donkey in combat. So, let's keep a couple of hands. That'll combo well with either this rolling mind or this rolling pistol. Then we're kind of looking for man hand for a kick. Ah, he's got so much health. Okay, man hand for kick. We could combine this with a bullet for 3 more damage instead of trying to roll. Yeah, let's hold it. Okay, we did roll pistol. So we're going to start with precise attack. Then we have a kick. Oh, hold on. Let's make sure I do the pistol combo right. Okay, yeah, we have headshot into kick. And unfortunately, we can't kill this guy by applying the two bullets. If we dynamite, it'll kill him, but we don't have the thing to prevent damage to us. And I'm not sure that that's actually better than just letting him hit us. No, let's just end the round. Let's just let him hit us. Okay, so that ended up doing as much damage as the dynamite right there. Come on, hands. Show me hands. You suck. Alright, this is still a kill. We just end up having to spend, we end up having to spend 2 bullets on it, which sucks. Well, I guess it's good that we brought the bullets. But I didn't trade them away. Alright, it sucks to have to rely on beans for sanity. I know I said we were going to save him, but, like, this is twice now that I've been in a situation where I just can't see anything of value. So it looks like there's not even an elephant corpse over here. Alright. I'm going to head down this way. Eat as many beans as the crew will, this crew can stand. I could have gotten on that hill. That was what I was thinking. Oh, there is an elephant thing here. Why didn't... When I moused over it... Yeah, it doesn't show anything when you mouse over it. That's actually really annoying. Alright, let's eat some more beans. This is going poorly. Alright, so to start with, we do not have the donkey die. Come on, okay. Suitable headshot. Apparently guns back then were very weak. Shooting a crocodile in the head didn't really guarantee that it would die. Alright, and then we eat the oh no, the animal handler. We lost a green die. So we could just dynamite the damn thing. Let's hold this. I'm going to try to just get there. Okay, we got there. Oh, my kingdom for a cook right now. Well, we can't very well go back for that. We kind of have to forge onward. We're running very low on food. Okay, that's it. That's all the sanity. Oh, okay. A place where we can rest. That's huge. No, a moment later the pair were throwing fisticuffs and trying to strangle each other with grave intentions. Sorry, Isaac. Man. I was going to say, sorry, Isaac, the animal handler is more valuable. But is that even true? I will say it's easier to recruit a new sailor than it is to recruit a new animal handler. Because we only have a 50% chance of this working. Yeah, I'm going to try to arrest him. It didn't work, so he's gone. That sucks. I think that was the right move, and then we level this guy up and we gain inventory spaces. We gotta rest again. I really don't know if the loyalty of the animals factors into things very much. Okay, now we have to run away from gorillas. Terrible, murderous gorillas. So the crocodile down here. We're all still wounded, but most of our wounds are pretty close to healing. This is a tough one. We cannot beat the gorilla, I don't think. So I think we do want to run away from the gorilla. And we have to hope that this is something cool. We didn't aggro the crocodile, that's good. Managed to get us a butterfly. Okay, well. Sound of rushing water underneath the ground. We don't have the option of not taking this, obviously. We're going to just be running around with no sanity for an extended period of time. Let's see what this is. Oh. Oh, wow. Terry shot himself, and the donkey's wound got infected at the same time. Alright. Here, Mr. Jackson. Gonna be okay. He went rigid and began to sweat profusely. Afterward, he reported his wounds were healing rapidly. He's reporting stuff? I hate butterflies. Are you okay? However, something altogether deviant now gripped Mr. Jackson after that odd feverish trance. He started behaving ever so slightly odd. Just the tiniest bit odd. Well, if we're already out of sanity, there's no reason to try to purge items from our inventory, right? Because it doesn't actually change our travel times, it just changes the amount of sanity it costs. A calm, deadly dragonfly. we lost loyalty. Donkey didn't care for that. Okay. Oh, hey, it's gonna be, Nope, I was hoping that this was gonna be her missing husband. But instead, it's just a... Oh, it's 50 sanity worth of mangoes. Delicious mangoes. We're gonna have to deal with being overburdened now. Because now there's actually something to lose. I think we might be able to just flee from this crocodile and end up okay, because I think that the rushing water is going to cut it off from us. It looks like we don't really need the torches. Yeah, I don't see any caves or anything. The ropes are useful, but not that useful, and we only have one bullet. So the question is it the bullet or the ropes? I think it's a bullet. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Alright, come on, water, fill in. Yeah, screw you, crocodile. Okay, there he is. We found him. Robert Kettle. Mr. Robert Kettle. Alright, this is the Golden Pyramid, I'm fairly sure, based on the compass. And then, Robert Kettle told us he had been so nervous that he dropped an item during the previous leg of the journey. He dropped the dynamite and my butterfly collection. There were 2 butterflies in that. Damn it. Okay. Yep, time to head home. I guess we have to follow a path that goes like this in order to get out of here. With the water, you know. Is his campsite... Oh, his campsite has been consumed by the sea. Man, that crocodile is really persistent. Kettle's still dropping stuff. Damn it, Robert. The crocodile's not going to go away. Shoot. Hey, surprise attack. I canceled travel. Okay, so, this is probably the end. We don't have any green dice anymore, so our thing is useless. Yep, okay. Our pistol, that is. Alright, okay. This is a little rough. You know what? I wanted to go to the secret expedition that we had unlocked so much, but I cannot go places where I don't have a way of restoring sanity. You just, on certain death, you cannot go here if you do not have either a tremendous number of supplies, which we didn't because we were still right at the beginning of the game, or some way of gaining sanity from battle with animals. So, I got a little overconfident. We committed to a thing we couldn't handle. But we're going to learn from it. Come back next time. We're bringing Amelia Earhart out onto the track again. We're going to be a little bit more careful about our choice of destinations. And we'll see you then.